Hey everyone, it's Andrzej Krzywda. Last weekend I played in a tournament in Krakow. In the last round I played on the first board with against Ihor Vypchaniuk from Ukraine, and a win in this last round probably was giving me the first place, so I wasn't thinking about the draw, which probably could give me like third place, but instead I wanted to play for the main prize. So let's look at the game. I haven't really analyzed it yet, so it's more like a live analysis here. I played with black. This is the Neo-Catalan setup against the English opening. And yeah, so dc4 is this explicit move here. Queen a4, I played knight d7. There's this path line queen d7, and if he takes queen c4, then queen c6, kind of forcing to do queen exchange. But I didn't like it because, for example, he can't go there because this. I didn't want to play this line because that's more for drawish situations. But it was funny actually because we probably both played for a win. However, at some moment in the game, my opponent did offer a draw and I declined. So this setup with black is quite easy to learn because you want to play b5, bishop b7 and c5 at some point. And if it's there, then all is great because you have this space advantage on the queen side, and white has really troubles to build some good game. But on the other hand, white usually doesn't have any weaknesses. But here my opponent plays e4, which overall is a move in such positions, but probably not that early. And this immediately creates a weakness on d3, and I was trying to find ways of exploit this weakness, but it was only later in the game where I was trying to do something. For example, in here I play queen b6, which is like natural move in this kind of positions, but there was a forcing line which I wasn't sure during the game whether it's good or not. So c4 here is possible, and if dc4, then bishop e4 with a really nice position for black. So for example, he can't even go there easily because knight c5, and the queen has really problems of finding place. If instead queen c4, then rook c8, knight c5, I think a5 here would be the right move, and then whatever is happening, the d3 is hanging and e4 is also hanging, so probably that will be a good move. So maybe I should have played this line, playing more aggressive. Instead I played it slowly, building, like developing all the pieces, rook d8, rook c1. Now bishop c6, I want to play queen b7. Yeah, and after queen e2, queen b7, white has still problems with finishing the right development or finding a good plan. Now I'm taking the open line, so that's like an easy move to make. Bishop f4, b4. So now is the time where I decide to force, mostly so that I can set up bishop b5, queen a6, and target the d3 pawn. On the other hand, I will have the weakness on c5, and the c4 square will be forever for white. So I don't think this transformation was really that good. I probably could have waited a little bit, but on the other hand, I don't really have good waiting moves here. So maybe h6 would be something worth playing here. But bishop a4 just to worsen his position of the pieces. Bishop b5, and now I'm building the pressure on the b2 pawn and also on this diagonal. Takes knight c5, and we're back. So the position is simplified. There's a clear weakness on d3, clear weakness on b2, while I have the c5 pawn being a weakness. So I suppose I'm slightly better, but not really that much. I think somewhere here the opponent offered me a draw and I declined. Now I'm preparing also to strengthen the pressure on c4, and h6 just so that there is no funny things on the 8th rank once things will be more forceful. And now the position has been changed, so the c4 square is no longer so great for white. I have really nice place for d4. I'm controlling the d5 square, and I'm preparing some weaknesses on the king side while still preserving the e file and trying to build some pressure on the second rank. Yeah, so queen e8 is like this multifunctional move because I can easily navigate with the queen wherever I want. So for example, now I play rook d7 so that rook d8, queen d8 is possible. Yeah, so I'm now maneuvering, but the problem is that there's really not that easy to build a pressure. So I was trying to find a way, because now if white, for example, queen f2, then I have problems with c5, which I can easily defend, but I didn't want to keep maneuvering. My opponent was worse on time here, and I found this forcing line with bishop f6. So now I'm pressuring on b2, and e5 is kind of forcing and leading to a position where we have the opposite color bishops, which they usually introduce some imbalance in the position. So, and especially the white squares, there are weaknesses here. So queen f6, now we are both in really big time trouble. So all the moves are probably not the best quality. f5 probably was a mistake, and after queen e5, that was my moment of the game. I should go for take, and this, and you know, the rook has to go somewhere only here. Then I go check, king g3. So now I can still, there is a chance that I will lose this pawn, but I think I can play rook e2 here. And yeah, rook e2, maybe even bishop c6 is also fine, but bishop c6 and f6, and this is a problem. But rook e2, I'm kind of, and if this, then check and take the rook. And if he takes, then he still needs to lose a tempo for king f2. He still has this f6 idea, so I don't know. But probably if I go here, then he can't really play such things because the bishop c2 is coming, and that would be winning. But maybe instead of f6, he can go bishop c5. But then bishop c2, and the idea is to play b2, so maybe this. Yeah, it's not clear. On the other hand, I probably have a draw, like, at least, but probably with the b3 pawn, I'm the one pressuring here. And in the time trouble, that would be much easier. Instead, after queen f5, I played, you know, I saw the check, so I give a check, but after bishop f4, it's just losing. Another losing move, like this is just the rook hanging, but he plays rook bishop e3, so now f7 is hanging, and I didn't notice that, you know, being just seconds on the clock, and I lost like that. So in the end, no first place for me. I think the game was overall not bad. I regret being in time trouble, but I think I played mostly fine with a strong will to win. And if I just played the queen f5 here, that would be at least a draw, right? But probably with big chances for winning this match and probably winning the tournament as well. Yeah, next time I will focus more on being faster with playing. The problem is that sometimes the opponents, they play very slow, like my opponent here, so it puts you into this mood that, okay, I'm so much better on time that I can use some of the time later on, and then you also get down on time. So anyway, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.